Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. This is a brief explanation of some of the letters of the Arabic alphabet that are difficult to say, especially for people who are born in the United States. So this will assume that you've already worked with it a little bit and you're stuck on some of them. So I'm going to go through some of those letters and the best way to say them correctly, and also remember which is which. We're going to start with this letter here. This is kha. This is the closest transliteration that we can write for this letter. This part of the sound sounds like you're about to spit. It's a strange sound. We have it in English in very few words, but in Arabic it's a very common sound, and we have to be able to make this whenever we see it. Kha. The next letter that is either confused or hard to say the name of this letter is Val. Another transliteration is this portion right here, the first part of the sound, sounds like the word this. If it's spelled correctly. Or those. Val. Another letter that can be difficult is Va. These would be the transliterations. The only difference between these two, the first sound is the same. So it sounds like this or those. But the difference is in the second part, the vowel portion. This one ends in A, Va. This one is simply Val. It has a pure A sound without the A. Another letter this letter, the name is Off. This letter is very similar to another letter, Kaf, but the difference with off is the first sound is a Q sound. But this is a hollow, ringing Q sound. We simply don't have any words in the English language that begin with that sound. So it's one that we need to practice. Off. It sounds like there's a ringing in your mouth and even your nasal passage. This letter right here, write it correctly. It's a little hard to write, but easier to say. This is lam, alif. It's a combination of this letter, lam, and this letter, alif. This part is the lam. This part is the alif. The name of the letter, lam, alif. And finally, another letter that is sometimes hard to say or to recognize is this one right here. This is Hamza. Sometimes a name for a Muslim male. Hamza. Jazakallah khairan. Perhaps we'll try at another time to work on some other letters that are a difficult challenge or just something to get over the initial effort. Inshallah, this is beneficial to you if you're trying to learn these letters. Kha, off. Dhal, dha, Hamza, and lam, alif. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.